Hello people, welcome to the another video manual from Ellison Technolab. In today's video manual, we would be showing you about how to return the leads and check hopper. So to return the leads, you have to go into the list menu, click on the show list submenu, which would display all the list. After deciding which list you want to return, click on the list. For example, let's select this list. Then after entering into the list details, scroll down a bit to find the option named Reset Lead Call Status. For this you would be able to see that it is shown over here, Reset Lead Call Status for this list. Then there are two ways basically. This would be the manual way of doing it, or else you can just select two timings, reset timings over here, in which you have to do enter the time into the HHMM format, like hours and minutes and hours and minutes. You can either enter one timing or else you can enter two timings at the same time. So at that time the list would automatically get reset, and this would be 24 hours timing. You cannot enter it as PM or AM. If you want to do it AM, you have to do it in the 24 hours format. PM as well, if you want to do it for 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you would have to do it in a way wherein you have to write 1300. So there is no 01 PM and all. You have to do it in 24 hours format. So at this particular point of time, the list would get automatically resetted, or you can do the manual reset of the list. So I would just reset the list in order to show you that you would be able to see that how many are called and how many are not called. So here now it changes. The reset has been done successfully. The not called digits or the numbers of leads would be 16 over here. So this is about rechurning the data, and now to see whether the reason behind the rechurning the data has been satisfied or not. So let's see which campaign this list belongs to. So this campaign is the test, and the list ID 101 belongs to test. So let's go into the campaigns and select the campaign test. We would write the name over here, and you would just search once again. Okay, so it went back, and let's go over here. So now the main reason why we came into the campaign was let's go into the list once again. I would show you what happened actually over there. See, this is the list. Let's go over there. You can see the status of the list, that is no answer auto dial and new lead. So this 14 new leads would be automatically dialed without any issues, because new status to be dialed is already selected into the campaign. But if you want to dial this no answer auto dial from this list, then you have to go into the campaigns again. Let's go into the campaign, back to the campaign test. Here is it, and then you have to select and no answer or dial. So here you have already selected. If there consists some another busy auto as the status which the dialer has given, then you have to add the busy auto as well, so that if the list consists of busy auto, then it would dial the number automatically. So this has to be changed according to the requirement. See, not a single list would have only new numbers. Once the list has been dialed out completely, it would have multiple status and dispositions in it. And once there are 100 numbers into the list, if 100 numbers are dialed, 100 numbers would have different statuses. So in order to dial that numbers again, you have to rechurn the list. Once you rechurn the list, all the numbers would be available to dial, but the numbers which are going to get dialed actually would be the status which are selected over here. So if you are not selected the status over here, if there is only new status has been selected over here, then the numbers would not dial from that list again. So you have to go into the list again and you have to check whether which number you are want to dial is in which status. So let's go into the 101, and if you see over here, if you want to dial no answer auto dial, if here it is busy, then you have to select busy into the campaign, then the numbers would get automatically dialed out. So this is all about rechurning the data. Now let's go on to the checking of hopper. Now if you want to check how many leads are there in hopper ready to be dialed by the server according to the dial ratio and the configuration set, you can just go into the campaign again, and I would select the test campaign itself, and from the first page itself you can see that there are additional options over here. Okay, so this additional options would give you a drop down wherein you would be able to see hopper leads. Click on the hopper leads and you would be able to see that there are how many numbers to be dialed out. So this is just a test number, this is just a demo numbers. So there are 33 records, out of which the page is showing only 10 numbers as of now. So here you can select whichever campaign you feel like and you can just submit. Yes, let's select Elysian campaign, one more campaign, so that I can give you an example. Okay, so here is the Elysian campaign. Let's submit it, and then you can just see that here are the numbers which are there ready to be dialed out from the server. So this is how you can see the hopper level, and how you can reach in the numbers into the list. So if you have any doubts regarding to this, you can just leave that in comments section and we would get back to you to the earliest. And do subscribers and press the bell icon so that you can actually get the updates when we upload this type of informative videos in future. Thank you so much and have a nice day.